and welcome to Once Driven Forever Smitten. It's 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm about to drive to Brands Hatch, and I'm coming back in the same day. This will be about 900 miles total within 24 hours in the Cavalier. I'm going to the truck racing for work and I am too busy to be bothering with hotel rooms and stopovers and things. And besides the point, I do like these self-imposed driving challenges, especially in the Cavalier, so let's just see how this all works out. Definitely the right time to go and tackle this. There is no traffic on the road at all. This is the quietest I've ever seen the M6, and that includes running down at Huckmanay as well.
Rolled by the Comanche. What? It's a good slogan though. Yeah, rolled by the Comanche. Doesn't mean anything, but I'm going to use it.
Services as per usual now on the M6.
Warning, average speed monitoring ahead. Speed limit 40.
I'm going to get some slightly overpriced petrol.
Warning, average speed monitoring ahead. Speed limit 40.
Is super quiet. There's hardly been any vehicles anywhere, and still I managed to get boxed in beside a lorry by a Seat Ibiza that's occupying only the middle lane, and was sort of coming up to over to 8. Obviously I just sit at the same speed on the cruise, but occasionally I'll get a wee squirt faster. Yeah, just kind of meandering about in the middle lane, so he caught right up onto my shoulder, and then as he got alongside me at the lorry, he slowed down. The motorway is so empty, and you manage to get an altercation like that. Unbelievable. Right, this is one thing I don't get. This new 4-lane section of smart motorway round by Stafford, it's been permanent 60 miles an hour since before Christmas, and it's finished now, but they permanently seem to have the gantry switched on at 60. These ones aren't at 60, but curiously the average speed camera, these yellow average speed cameras are still up, which I don't think are in use. But I think they're just there to weird people out. And here's something I don't often do. Go down the M6 normal road instead of using, what would you call it? I'm not using the M6 toll. I usually do because of the traffic levels around Birmingham, but because it's early enough in the morning, I don't need to do it, so I'll just go around the the cheap version. Well, the M6 toll should really be free, although having said that, that would mean more people would want to use it.
Warning, thick safety camera. Speed limit 70.
As I was going along there, the overhead gantries flashed up 60. Quarter past 6 in the morning, and it came up, speed limit reduced for air quality. And that went back there. Oh, the road angel's telling me there's a lane closure up ahead. We're back on the national speed limit now. This 60 mile an hour for air quality, what a load of nonsense. Well, that's going to make a difference. You can see it coming though. It's going to be, they're trying to roll this out to drop the speed limit everywhere in the country to 60 miles an hour. Oh dear, he's got a flat tyre on his big... Is that a BMW or a Mercedes? Some big German thing. More average speed cameras.
Yeah, it was. It was just before I launched the last book. It genuinely doesn't feel like
Hold on. Plug straight away. Not even a plug for the new book, which will get plenty of opportunities to do, but plug in the old book. Within 30 seconds. That's magnificent work.
Thank you.
Indeed, Tony Brown of Reminiscing with Legends, which you can still get. I assume you probably.
As we come off the M25, it's getting busier now with more erratic, sort of aggressive driving. I'm going to check the dash cam for the footage from a Highways England incident response transit, because he was doing like 95 miles an hour charging down the inside of people. It was really bizarre. What an aggressive way to be driving. Of course, there was a camera van sitting over a bridge, which is doing absolutely nothing for road safety.
Because it wasn't on television. To be honest, I hope it's a one-off, because a game of that magnitude should be, I mean, any other league, when you've got two of the...
I'm suddenly starting to get penned back in, and yeah, it probably was around that time that they switched Mackay, because Mackay was out more on the left at the start, wasn't he? And then Mark's kind of free roll. I felt he was more on the right, but maybe that free roll allowed him to try more on the right.
Bell ends on us. He came right up behind me and it looked like he was going to try and cut across the front of me. Two lanes went into one, so I slowed down and the inside lane I let him pass there, and here he's on with the brakes alongside us. I do wonder about people. It was so peaceful for 90% of this drive. Then all the bell ends woke up, started being annoying. It's only been 2 weeks since I was last down here. I was at the Billy Strings concert. Nice to see Greater London is in bloom. Trees are all turning green, the cherry blossoms are out. It's really quite nice. I like the suburbs. Some of them are very pretty. A lot of interesting cars tucked away on driveways in this part of the world. if you were to go out like cycling or jogging, things like that, crisscrossing through all the different streets, probably find stuff that's quite interesting. I remember when I stayed at my auntie's in 2019, I'd found somewhere where there was a Carlton and an Astra GTE. I wonder if I could find where that was and if they were still there. Well, that was fortunate. I was sitting there putting my contact lenses in and forgot about the Coca-Cola and the cappuccino residing on the roof of the Cavalier. Good guy.
A fast start and making sure that they're on top. If hips do come back.
Right. Went to my cousin's to go and munch this. In fact, no. Oh God, it's doing that again, is it? Bloody Sony phone and Sony radio, and they don't connect properly on the Bluetooth. Seeing as we're at this nice quiet Tesco, let's go and get some super unleaded.
Red light, speed camera.
See what we've done in the second run down so we can keep monitoring the fuel consumption. Well, I got 30 litres of Tesco 99 in it there, just to mix it up with the E10 again, because the Vectra certainly like running better on that. Don't think this is fussy, but I think it is better fuel economy wise with the super unleaded in it. So we've used 53 litres to do 420 miles, say. No, to be fair, I started at Newtown, so it's a wee bit less, probably about 410 miles. So that's alright, easily do it in a tank full down here. Obviously we're tanked right up, but that's just in case there were any issues with petrol stations and stinky hippies round here.
Warning. Red light, speed camera. Speed.
Yeah, come on, Mr. Grandland X. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Don't leave me out in the road. That's okay, you were going to do that. Kenty was going to do that. Watch your head.
Watch my head.
You're loving it. Alrighty, we're in at Brands Hatch and there's a few trucks on show. Quite a nice lineup of V8 Scanias here, so I'll run you down them now. 144530, it's a nice one. Tag axle, 06 plate, looks like it might have just recently been retired. Another 144530. Now this is a tidy thing. Not seen this before. That's nice putting away there. Yeah, that number 10 thing looked like it did quite a big slide, I think it's on it. No. Fiesta? I think it is. Yes.
Possible, take really nice flowing race behind. It's going through 30, it's a little bit narrow there.
Yeah, there'll be there'll be like prizes at the end. Alpha Mark II Escort. Oh, Forenza. Fantastic. Minted. Now I know I'm supposed to be here for the trucks for my work, but we have found a Droop Snoot Forenza racing in the classic touring cars. We found a Droop Snoot Forenza racing in the classic touring cars. It's nice to find out who the owner is and when it's racing. That's the trucks coming back in now, which is a pretty good race. I'll have to get a programme and find out when these are going, because there's all the Capris and Anglias, Mark I Escorts, Jaguars, Alpha Suds, everything. This will be amazing to see all this lot go out. There you go, classic recovery truck. Old Sherpa. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, Dougie. All right, thanks.
Miss me. Oh, well, that's good then. There, it's been hauled in. Gigantic Jaguar, obviously a tiny little mini. And an Anglia. Hopefully they go out again. That looks awesome. Right, here we go. This is the second race of Sunday. Moving start, so the pace truck's going to come round here and then pull off to the side, and then they'll all go flying.
Division 1 with 13 trucks ready to go. Slight break back to Division 2, and they'll be good to go as well. We are here, ready, and it's Bradley Smith who will lead them away with number 7 Stu Oliver alongside. The red lights go out, and away we go once again. Let's go for the ready down, panic your win, and he takes charge of 1 minute race. Sideways again for a second time this weekend, number 3 Steve Bell into the gravel trap with him. I think it's got number 81, which is the truck of Mark Taylor, so not good news at all for those two trucks. A lot of
Mark
dust down
Taylor
there
81 into the gravel trap.
so if you're spectating,
that always happens at Brands Hatch. First weekend of the truck racing season. There always seems to be people who crash off at the first bend on the first lap. The second row, the grid got wiped out there, so it looks like Ryan Smith's the third row back. He's the 5 times champion, and the guy that Dave Jenkins, who won the last race, is beside him. It's interesting to see how far they can work their way forward. Right, here we go, it's another rolling start. The 2 trucks that were in the accident are going to rejoin at the back and hopefully be able to race again. Yeah, truck 81's a little bit mangled, but we'll see. That's him on the move again, so see what happens.
Once again, the red lights on, 12 minutes of racing now to look forward to in the 4th race of the weekend for the British Truck Racing Championship, which is underway.
Well, another truck went off up at the top there into the gravel, and because they're on a tight time schedule and there's a curfew at 6:30, they can't overrun the races that much. So it may well be that that race just gets called as it is. Stuart Oliver was about 5.5 seconds in front, and Ryan Smith had just nicked into second place there before the race was stopped. So yeah, it may well be that it's stopped. I wouldn't be too happy if I was Stuart, because I would have been miles in front, and I wouldn't really like to go back out with Ryan Smith breathing all over me. But we shall see. Still on the track.
A bit of barrier work to be done as well over at Clarence. Wondering how bad that actually is. I know it is.
Well, it looks like they're dragging the truck out now. Michael Oliver, it's actually Stuart Oliver's son.
The marshals and the circuit team, you'll have to try and get that fixed as best as they can. It is fairly easy to do. You just chuckle the tyres together, you get the
Stuart was well and close to win that.
Too much work, but heavy tyres, it's a heavy band, you have to build around.
May not be the easiest thing in the world to go and fend off Ryan Smith, so we'll see what happens.
As well. The Michael Oliver truck is recovered while the furniture is put back into place, and very shortly we'll have the next race of the day, which is back to classic touring cars. We haven't seen them so far today, but it'll be our second race. Yeah,
right.
And I'll be able to go through the grid order for the Shallow World Pre-83 and later tools.
Here we go, Pre-83 and 93 touring cars. So there's a couple of Droops McFrenzers and an After GT in this.
Quite a while this Sunday to get going, but on pole position will be the number 34, Dave Griffin. In second place will be the 30. Row 14 and 64, Keith Evans and 88, Mike Broadway. Row 15, Sam Goodwin Lander and 23, Bradley Boston. Row 16, 126, Alan Brett, and number 90, Ian Bower. And lastly, row 17, 47.
Brilliant, the Astra GT's at the back there. Looks like a maroon GT 16 valve. And there's the two Forenzas as well. Fantastic. So try and keep an eye out for them and see how they do.
Of course. Couple of curb here just in time to see the cars get underway. Yeah, indeed. So good race we had yesterday. A bit dominant by Dave Griffin, but it was effectively a BMW race towards the front. So let's see what we do get today. With 15 minutes to look forward to. Bit of a jump there from the Datsun. Lights go out now. I think he anticipates the room to go on. They go. Yellow BMW takes the lead away, and Dave Griffin's going to be pushed towards the apex of the course.
That Astra looked pretty quick there. There's a whole load of BMWs coming round there. We've got a first Forenza, the red one, behind the Capri.
Down towards 13 in the lead, second place then for Dave Griffin, and then the green and black BMW sits there in third.
There's the Astra, Corrado, and another Forenza.
Time, and I think one gets BMW again in the top 4 places. Third place BMW now.
Those BMs are quick.
Great 5 jump start, and now seems to go very straight as well, so I don't know whether he's been given a penalty in the middle of the motivated or whether there's a problem with that car, or maybe the outside of the curve off the grass a little bit. Either way, it's not going his way.
Oh, the Astra's got past the yellow Escort. He's got a bit of a gap now to make it up to the Capris.
Second or third row of the grid, mainly because you're on a bit of a flatter piece of land, whereas the pole position sitter is slightly facing up, which makes it a little bit harder.
Red Forenza. It's a good looking car. Oh yes, go inside. That Astra's flying like that's him eating another Capri. He's going for the next Capri as well. Let's just keep following that.
In the number 51 BMW, and then if you look back into 5th position, that's where you'll see the Pre-83 battle at the minute, which again has seen from it towards the head of it. Although he did win yesterday on the 2 races at Silverstone in March, but yesterday he was outdone by the Datsun in the hands of Jonathan Walker.
That Capri looks trickier to get past.
Back down the field, in fact, he is going to pit lane.
Those BMWs are quick. This has been some race, this. Now, can he hold out? Astra round again. Now the Corrado's got the Capri contend with you out that corner there. The Astra just doesn't seem to be very quick at that part of the track. Now maybe not quite at the right spot in the gears, I don't know. It certainly seems quick enough for the rest of it. If it comes round here,
They all just calm down. It's starting to get a little bit desperate.
you'll see the mighty 16 valve
To try and get past each
go
other.
here.
And even then, Dugdale, in fact, I thought Dugdale was going on the outside, but actually Willis was overtaking the back.
It just annihilates the Corrado around there. It seems that the Astra maybe loses a bit on a couple of the corners.
Second place is the order we have at the minute. Top four we have.
Just watch. Oh, the Corrado's got past the Capri. Now he's going for the Astra again. He's not got enough to get past there. If the Astra keeps doing what it's doing, he'll be able to stay out there. We're coming round there, there's a red Firenze. Glorious looking car. Oh, now then. A wide round here. I thought the Capri maybe hit the Corrado again there. Our heroic Astra seems to be having some problems. He's getting passed by loads of cars now. He's slowed down considerably. Don't know what's up with that, because he had the measure of the Corrado and the Capri he was battling with. He's away back now. Don't know what's up. Somebody's got a black flag with an orange circle in the middle, whatever the hell that means. It's a Capri that's come in. Oh. Shame for the Astra, he did well. See if we can go and find him after the race. Here he comes round again.
Willis then around the outside, not going to happen that time. Willis is going to outbreak himself wide, maybe.
And that's the end of the race. That Cavalier did well.
Every single point in that race, but again, just like yesterday, finishes off the podium to Kevin. Fifth place goes alone.
Here comes the Astra in for the last time.
Three without should be next up is the Stephen Pruitt number 1 machine.
So I've just dropped my cousin off in beautiful sunny Wimbledon, and now it's time to get back on up the road. 420 miles to go. Might as well get on with it. Our sat-nav time is looking good. 6 hours 41 minutes. It's saying to get back up to West Calder. That's not bad. Has it been a bank holiday Sunday? I wasn't sure if the traffic would be extra busy or not. It seems to be quieter than usual. It's a nice sunny night, and it does seem to be on the quieter side. Here's another idiot. A Rolls Royce registration RR2. Must be worth a bloody fortune. I'm willing to believe that this vehicle has adaptive cruise control in it, which would match your speed to the vehicle in front, should you wish it to do that. Constantly brake, 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 going along here. See another thing, see these overhead speed gantries with the variable speed limits? It drops the speed to 60 miles an hour, and all that does is bunch the traffic up, because previously you had the outer lanes going 70, maybe a bit over 70, and everybody was flowing. And if you go and hold everybody back artificially when there's no need to, it bunches everybody up and slows the traffic. That it's going back to national speed limit there. There was no need for the past load of gantries back there to be dropping the speed to 60. And sometimes it does it to a greater degree. And we've all seen it, it goes 60, 50, 40, but up and down. I honestly can't get my head round this, that the roads are that quiet on a bank holiday Sunday. Holy shitballs. I just had to pull off the motorway and be really violently sick. Thankfully I was quite close to a junction and I was able to get stopped just near the Gaydon Motor Museum. Proper violently spewing. That was nuts. My cousin said she had norovirus earlier in the week. Hoping she wasn't still contagious for that, because that's going to be fun and games getting up the road. So I sat for 15 minutes. My throat and my nose are killing me. So painful from the acid, from the spew. My phone has died in terms of it's got no signal whatsoever. It can't detect satellites, it can't do anything. So I don't know if I restarted it because it was jittering on the Bluetooth again. So I've just gone and made a text saying I've been sick and I don't feel well, and now I've gone completely offline and disappeared. So I'm going to have to try and get a phone in the services. Hoping old Hector J. Fucknuts here isn't going to go into services. I think he is. Yay! Alrighty. Back the road again. Fiesta got annoyed. He sat in the outside lane all the way along through the average speed camera roadworks. So I passed him gently in the inside lane with the middle lane gap between us. He's even got a headlight out. Well, let's see if I can mess with him here, because there's a camera up here. No fun at all. He will only the outside lane though. He's now sitting in the 4th lane. Didn't like the look of that guy at all. His lights were quite blue and flickery. It's just a stupid Nissan X-Trail like. Here we go, we've got an extremely noisy Honda just farting its way up the motorway. They're all out tonight. I think it's one of those Hondas that just makes a noise. I don't think it's actually a Type R or... Insignia appears to be jammed in the outside lane. Ah, there he goes. That there is the Cavalier's great. It's a Volkswagen Passat, it's not even an Insignia. Interesting, look, whoosh! Flying past me all of a sudden. It's like I've annoyed him by overtaking him correctly and then pulling into the inside lane. And now he's slowing down again. What games are these you play? Now he's slowing down like fuck. Now he's slowing down like fuck. I fucking mess with him. Right here in your blind spot. What a weirdo! He's slowed down. As I'm getting closer, is he going to speed up? Aye. What's he gonna do now? See, I've not done anything. All I'm doing is trying to drive at a steady pace. He must be coming off here. He must be coming off here. Tempted to go off there, but I need to get him. He's away off there. A fucking weirdo, eh? Well, that's us once again. Passing Preston onto what's technically the home stretch. Here we go, back across the border into Scotland just before midnight. Should have been just about home by now if it wasn't for the spewing incident and then the phone breakdown, which still isn't working. Well, it's not going to work until I give it a factory reset, which I'm not willing to do. Here we are again, junction 13. Well, I'm glad to see it this morning. heavy rain. Kind of had the feeling I was going to see the cops tonight, but I didn't. Just had a feeling that they were going to be lurking on the M74 somewhere, but no. Well, a recovery truck with a Mondeo on the back? Yes it is. I need to check my recovery cover actually, because I did have Top Banger AA membership, but that's now expired and I've got recovery via my credit card. I'm not sure how good that is. Better get the AA one signed up for again, because that was any car, anywhere sort of thing, which is what I need. Oh, I'm feeling it now.
Warning, safety camera ban.
I need this like a fucking hole in the head, come on! There's something else was flashing like mad down at the other side there. Haha, yes it was. Well, there we go folks. Brands Hatch and back, 23 hours, 917.5 miles. And a car that's making a funny random noise. Nobody knows what it is. Done. I feel like shit.